Hey guys, what up? It's Goose TV here again today, and today I'm back with another Madden Mobile video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, we've got episode 4 of Madden Mobile Mondays for you guys. This is a weekly mini podcast talking about Madden Mobile every single Monday. Today's topics, we are going to be talking about the current kickoff promo, the very boring content that we currently have in the game, and for the first time, we'll talk a little bit about the NFL Week 1 games that have happened so far. Obviously, we've got one more tonight. I'm going to be talking about the games that I watched, what I thought about some of that kind of stuff, and any more updates to Madden Mobile if we have them in this video today. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 70% of you guys aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes, and link will be in the description if you'd like to join my Discord server. Hey guys, if you're thinking about going to an NFL game or any other sporting event this season, SeatGeek is the app for you. Available on your phone or computer, SeatGeek is the easiest way to buy tickets for any event, sporting events, or concerts. SeatGeek compiles tickets from all over the web into one spot so you always find the cheapest tickets. Each seat has a deal score rating the price for that ticket, and it also shows you a preview of what your seat will look like. If you're going to a game, check out SeatGeek and use my code TheGooseTV for $20 off your first purchase of $50 or more, and let's get back to the video. So, let's get into it. The kickoff promo came out on Thursday. This is obviously the first episode of Madden Mobile Mondays since this promo came out, and kind of boring. Now, I don't think this system is too bad, except, like, here's the thing. Like, I think it works for the most part. Obviously, it's very boring, but I think the main issue here is that you have to level up the players. Ranking up, you're getting these players basically for free. You're getting a lot of these players just by playing the events anyways. You're not really spending anything to get these players. The thing that you are spending to be able to get the stuff that you want, if you want to go for a master, is leveling up and getting, using all of your resources and stuff and leveling these guys up, which really sucks. Now, I'm still going for a master. I'm at 62 challenge gems right now. I think I've only played 2 of these. Yeah, I think I don't even have these 2 guys yet. I will need to get Devonta Smith at some point. I do have Bradley Chubb already. I think I've got an extra one, so I'm kind of working on it. I definitely will get a master, but I just think the system just doesn't work amazing. Like I said, especially because resources are so scarce this year, you can't spend any extra stuff on stuff you really don't want to. And the fact that I'm guessing a lot of people don't want these players on their team or won't have their players on your team after this promo is over for a while at least. We have to, if we want a master, we have to waste resources on these players that we don't want to. And then once we do finally get the masters, then we have no resources left to be able to upgrade them. And then what happens based on there is we already have a bunch of uncommon players, whatever, at like 117 overall, and we're stuck with these kickoff players, these kickoff masters that aren't even gonna make it on our team as epic players. I just think the whole system isn't very good. Like I said, using your resources and needing to level up players for this promo just does not work very well. Now, I believe this is a major point of feedback that they're receiving. I really truly think that this is going to be changed for future promos, because I would assume future promos are going to be very similar to this. Just the way the game works this year, it's not going to be like limited time masters and a bunch of different stuff here and there. It's purely just going to be probably a lot of this kind of stuff, which is not fun. But kickoff overall, kind of iffy. Not super happy with it. Yeah, just not great. I know you have your own separate stamina. Like, I don't know, the setup with the tokens is fine. Actually, getting the players is fine. But like I said, the leveling up is definitely the iffy part for me. And obviously, it's definitely much harder. I am glad that a master is free to play, because we were kind of told when the promo was coming out that a master wouldn't even be available for free to play, which would be terrible. So at least we're able to get one and not, not get more shards or anything, which is still not great as free to play players. But for the most part, kickoff, not very good. I would assume a lot of the promos are going to be very similar to this year, unless they make some massive changes. But it's just the whole format of the game just allows for this really boring, repetitive system that we've been talking about. That's kind of the next topic I want to talk about in this video, is just the boring, repetitive content. Ever since the game came out, you pretty much have the exact same routine every single day, except you're doing a few more things. You go in the training center, you play the first wins of the events you can do, you're spending your extra stamina either on the other events, or you're going into programs and you're working on divisional battles. I haven't touched the tour in a while. I'm just sitting at 2 million fans. I probably should start doing it, using my stamina. I just haven't been up to it. I really just don't feel like doing it. I'm I'm quite honestly barely playing the game at this point right now. There's just really not a huge incentive for me to play. Obviously, I'll play maybe in the morning and the night. I've definitely missed out on a lot of stamina opportunities, but just overall, just have not been playing the game a lot, have not been having fun with it, period. So it's the same repetitive loop over and over again. You're playing the same thing. I could definitely crank out the season or stage 4 of this Journey Genesis. I have not done it yet. I want to say I have, like, how many players do I have ranked up? I have 12, so I literally could complete this all in one try if I really wanted to right now. I don't think I'm going to yet, but I don't know when I will, but I will at some point, and that's all that matters. So I have enough for that, at least right now. It's just a little bit tough as we speak at the moment. To be able to just be motivated to even play that. So we've been doing the same thing over and over and over again. Just every single day is the same thing, and it's just getting super boring. Then we added Season 1 Journey. Once you played, the first day was sweet with the Season 1 Journey because you were able to play a ton of new events, get all of these rewards, and then you hit a brick wall. Now, I'm actually progressing pretty well. I only need 2 more players to be able to get Calvin Johnson. I only need 1 more of the base epics, and then 1 more limited epic. I believe I just need Justin Fields, and then I believe I only need Linval Joseph. I believe that's all I need. I think it's only Linval Joseph that I need to get all. So Linval Joseph and Justin Fields, and I'll have this Calvin Johnson. So that's pretty sweet. But like I said, you hit a brick wall where you really can't progress too much more. It's just boring. You play the same events over and over again. You spend maybe a little bit of extra stamina to refresh it and play a few more events. It's just boring. That's all there is to it. It's the same thing over and over. You don't play like single events. It's literally just simulating events over and over. It's just not fun. And then the kickoff promo comes out. Now we actually have to play an event once or twice a day. Well, 2 different events in one day, and then you can auto it for the rest of the day. There's just no fun in it. You know, there's not enough events to play. There's not enough to do. And for the most part, because there's really not enough of an incentive to log on, obviously the point is you're trying to log on as much as you can and make sure you spend all your stamina to get the resources, because they're very neat. You know, you really do need the resources, but it's so hard to see and find motivation to log on, make sure you're finding your stamina, especially with me, who I'm in college now, so I don't have that much time to be able to play. Like I said, I'm for the most part playing the morning and night. I've missed a couple, like I said, definitely letting stamina hit the cap and wasting opportunities and stuff, but that's okay. It doesn't really bother me. I understand that this is not going to be my main priority, and the game is just not in a good enough state where I'm going to put that much time into the game. So that's just my thoughts on the boring content that we have in the game right now. Hopefully some stuff can change, but especially with kickoff, like last night with the kickoff promo, or with the first NFL games and everything, and on Thursday, obviously we heard that the scoring events would not be in the game. I don't know if that was, I don't think I mentioned that last week. Scoring events are not going to be in the game this year. That's kind of a mini update. If you didn't see them yesterday, that's why they're just not. I believe it's on the NFL's side. The NFL turned off something where it's like some sort of feed or whatever, I'm sure with a lot of data and like coding and stuff, that EA's not able to access anymore, and it's on the NFL's end. So that's why there's no live events at the moment. I think they said they're trying to work on some sort of alternative, but right now it just sucks. So we had no limited time events with the game yesterday. You would think it's a big event, they're going to have extra stuff. Usually in older games, we would have, like on kickoff day, we'd have limited time masters to go for, maybe some boomer bust players with prime time players. There's just nothing fun about this game right now. Nothing fun about the promos. It's just not a good state. So let's move on to something a little bit more positive. I know, sorry, that this episode has been very negative, but I'm just kind of trying to talk about it a little bit. I want to move on to some positives. Obviously, yesterday was the first I almost just said Super Bowl Sunday. First NFL Sunday. What a day. I mean, football Sundays are something else. It's so much fun to just relax, have a day to yourself, and just watch some football. I definitely got into that a couple years ago, and it's something I've really enjoyed. And yesterday, took a day relaxing and just watching a lot of football. My Lions had a horrible start on defense. Obviously, we barely stopped them for most of the game. Second half wasn't too bad, and then obviously the last few minutes almost made the comeback. Would have been like the most insane comeback in recent history by any team, period. Just absolutely nuts. Scored with 2 minutes left, get an onside kick, score with a minute left, 49ers fumble with about 50 seconds left. We go down to the 25 and then blow it. Drop 4 drives in a row down on the 25. So unbelievable game though. Sucks to see the defense. I know Jeff Okudah's injured and out for the season now, Achilles injury, so that really sucks. But that game was actually pretty exciting to watch, at least at the end. But nice to know that football's back on. At the end of the Lions and the 49ers game, I turned on the very end, the overtime of the Bengals-Vikings game, where the Bengals were able to kick a field goal with a few seconds left. Evan McPherson, I think he's a rookie, kicked the field goal to win the game against the Vikings. The whole NFC North went 0-1. all lost their first game, so that makes me feel a little bit better as a Lions fan. So there was that, and then I ended up watching pretty much the fourth quarter of the Chiefs and Browns game, which was absolutely nuts. The Browns had a good handle on them most of the game, and then the Chiefs were able to come back. Patrick Mahomes with a great pass to Tyreek Hill, and then in close Kelsey with a couple touchdowns. Chiefs are looking good once again. Big win over the Browns, who definitely had a chance to win that game, and were not able to. The Packers lost by a wide margin, 38-3. Jameis Winston looked great. Aaron Rodgers did not. Just an unexpected game that I thought was really, really good. And then on Sunday Night Football, the Rams and Matthew Stafford, my man Matthew, looking fantastic. Second ever throw is just a deep ball to Van Jefferson, who made a play that Bears really should have tackled him on. Bears didn't look amazing. Rams looked really good. I'm really happy for Stafford, and I really hope he can continue. I'd be very thrilled if he could win an MVP or make the playoffs. I really, truly think he can. He's looked really good yesterday. I think he'll continue to look good. I'm happy for him. And that was what I watched yesterday. I know there was a lot of games going on, but I think this is kind of cool on Mondays. Maybe I'll start doing this in Madden Mobile Mondays, where I'll kind of recap the games that I watched, I was paying attention to, and then the Raiders and the Ravens are playing tonight. So that's going to be a fun game. I'll probably try to turn that on at some point. But guys, that is just about it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm the Goose TV, and I'm out. I will see you guys later.